Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for the weekly update. First of all, sorry the video is so late today. There's a reason for that. Just looking at this, by the way, again with just the lighting and the focus, this really looks like it's a green screen. I don't know, just like it looks fake. It looks really fake, but it's not. I promise you, there's a room here. But yeah, just because I have the lighting right behind me. So over here it seems like I'm more part of the room and everything, but like right up over here, it's just like completely different lighting. It looks like such a bad green screen job. And it is, because it's not. But yeah, so today was the last night, and today was the Jewish fast day of Tisha B'Av, the 9th of the month of Av on the Hebrew calendar. It is the saddest day of the year for the Jews. It's just a day of national mourning where we mourn the loss of, we culminate a 3-week period of mourning the loss of the temple and a whole bunch of other tragedies like the Crusades and pogroms and burning of our holy books, over the millennia. So this is the day where we mourn everything at once. So it's not really appropriate to do a weekly update, too much. We don't say hi to each other. We fast, from nightfall of the previous night till the next night. It's like a 25-hour period. It's just, it's a time. For the first half until midday, we sit on the floors. We don't sit on like comfy chairs. We don't wear nice shoes. We don't eat or drink or bathe or put on like deodorant or cologne or anything. Just signs of mourning. But yeah, starting tomorrow afternoon, I can finally shave this, and I will be, but that's for a different reason. We'll get to that. But yeah, so it was a time. But those the 3 weeks and the 9 days, it's a gradually increasing period of mourning, starting from it's called the period of 3 weeks, and then the last 9 days is a specific time where everything is ramped up. You don't eat meat during those days unless it's Sabbath, and then Tisha B'Av, the last day, is a fast day, and it culminates there, and it so the afternoon of the 10th is when life resumes again, so that'll be nice. But yeah, so last week I didn't really do too much because I was more or less focusing on that. We did get a Let's Play there. I didn't have a chance to record Wario Land 4. I didn't have a chance to start that. I still haven't had a chance to start that. That's going to be tomorrow morning. But I put up a short Let's Play that finished also last week of the game Gone Home, which is a very poignant game. If you've never heard of it or haven't seen it, I highly suggest watching it. If you think it's something you want to play for yourself, because it's really only 2 hours, I highly suggest playing it for yourself before watching it, just because it's got the feels. It's a story about going home and finding your family's not there and piecing together where they are, and there's a lot of power in it. I also put up 2 episodes of the Trails in the Sky, so on Much Games, as well as a First Impressions, both of the cartridge and the game. Yes, I restarted the cartridge First Impressions, if you haven't seen, of Skyward Sword, which came out on Friday. I also managed to get the amiibo. My amiibo shipped, and then I saw like online everyone's talking about like there's like shortages and stuff. One sec. We're gonna get this. The amiibo actually looks very nice up close. There we go. So yeah, the amiibo is actually really nice. But apparently there's shortages and they're having trouble getting stuff, but I guess I ordered it early enough that wasn't affected, thankfully, but I'm sorry for everyone that did get the shortages. Yeah, last week was just really weird. We were working a lot on getting the house more unpacked because we have areas that needed to be cleared up from boxes so that workers could get to walls to close up walls and stuff. So I was helping with that, and it destroyed my back. It completely destroyed my back, and I wasn't able to do like the Wario recording. I wasn't able to do a whole load of drawing. So I did one Patreon thing, and that was a lot. So that kind of sucked. But we also started the Sepharate Civil War on Friday, and that's just been a great time. It went from Friday and Saturday on my channel. I obviously didn't stream last night or Friday night, but I had guest people streaming on my channel. And tomorrow, it took a break today because of Tisha B'Av and because people had schedules, but tomorrow it's going to be finishing. There's going to be 2 more streams. Originally it was going to be 3, but we actually hit the fundraising goal for John. So all further proceeds are being directed towards Canadian Blood Services, which what we did for Icabathon, like that whole thing. So if anyone wants to donate to that for the next 2 blocks, it's fine. But it's going great, and because we hit the fundraising goal, I'm going to be doing my final block on Monday, which I think is going to be 7 p.m. maybe. I think so, 7 to 10 p.m. I'm going to be doing it in Nagito cosplay with webcam because of the amazing luck that I had at the start of my first block, which is a great time. So look forward to that. Look forward to some Nagito going on. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing the eye makeup, but I'll be going all in otherwise. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who helped spread the word and joined in or helped stream, obviously, and or the people who just retweeted and helped spread the word. I appreciate you all very much. I'm really happy that we got to John's goal with this. It's going to help him out a lot and just improve his life. And I appreciate everyone that took the time to join in on helping to improve someone else's life like that. Let's see. Yeah, 7 to 10 p.m. Okay. So we're going to be racing Heart Gold versus Soul Silver, so I will see you there. Please come by at least to watch me stream in full Nagito outfit. See, another thing this last week, because of the chaos of the moving, I forgot to save the second VOD for VOD? Yes, I forgot to save the second VOD. VOD for Ekenfell. So that's not going to be going up on my channel. I'll still finish the game, but I wanted to upload it, as a Let's Play on my channel when I finished, but it's not going to happen unless I re-record the area in between, which I probably won't. So if you want to see the bits that are left, they'll be up on Twitch at the very least. So I'll save the rest on Twitch when we do them, though. So yeah, Wario Land 4 should start tomorrow. This past week was crazy for rain and stuff. Absolutely nuts. It's just some days it was just in the 90s and thundering all day with the skies just clouding over, and then it would pour. It was typical summer weather, but like constant thunder and it was crazy. So I did do a few drawings. One was an inspired piece, which you will only see part of Lucajin. Lucajin's new VTuber avatar in a onsen type of thing. I also drew in the rocks and stuff, which I'm kind of proud of. There is a more full version of this on the other art account. It's linked in the picture there. This was posted to Dovey Roth Art, but there's a full version on the other art account. And actually, this particular picture got me I don't know 15 or 20 new follows on that account, which I thought was very funny. That's what got me the followers. So it's starting to catch up to my regular art account. I don't know how to feel about that. Another thing was in one of Chugga Conroy's Xenoblade Chronicles 2 videos, a character in one of the heart-to-hearts or quests or whatever calls Morag Marge, And just as like a thing, like, oh yeah, Marge, and she's like, Marge? So I drew Morag as, or Marge Simpson as Morag, you know, because that's what you do. I like doing the long hats, which I kind of retweeted that, and I was very happy. And then someone said, okay, now I want to see Homer as Bridget. So I said, sure. So now you get to see Homer Simpson as Bridget. It's very, very cursed, and I love it. And I just want to point out that both of those pictures got more likes and retweets than the Lukajin Onsen picture, which just goes to show that memes are just more powerful than the Boopa, and that's just how it goes. The other thing I drew this week, the Patreon piece, was All Might, which there are problems with it that I'm noticing now, but honestly, I think it came out okay considering how distracted I was. This was also done for this past week's live stream, so if you want to check that out, it's up on Twitch. It was just a chill live stream where I wanted to actually like make sure that live streaming worked still in the new house. It was the first one in the new house. So yeah, it went nicely. It was nice to just hang out with people. Another thing I got was a Kickstarter backer reward from Brandon Sanderson's Way of Kings 10th anniversary, which if you don't read Brandon Sanderson books, it's he does a lot of really epic fantasy books. So like one of the Kickstarters was had a whole bunch of really cool rewards, but like I got like this thing is their people here are wearing, it kind of looks like it belongs in Dead Space with the eye slits, but they're wearing something called shard plate, which is, it's like magic armor. It's like armor made out of, I don't know, this magic energy, and it can regenerate and stuff, and it's very, very powerful, and it enhances your strength and stuff. But I'm going to be hanging this up in that blank space right over there. And just like a whole bunch of other really cool little things that, if you're not a Brandon Sanderson fan, won't make sense to you, but it was just really nice. Anything else happened this week? Let's see. So yeah, the Gone Home thing. Oh right, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was announced, which is really cool, and everyone's, trying to say, get in on the memes and which characters should be put in and stuff, and it's been very, very amusing with all the amazing Nickelodeon memes going on. Let's see. Well, yeah, last week just a lot of really annoying stuff happened also. I'm not going to get into it here, but there's a great picture also of like a person in a Nagito cosplay and a person in a Buki Miyota cosplay holding hands and just walking through a Barnes & Noble in Iowa. And that's honestly just a mood. I need to find someone to dress up as Ibuki and join me in that. Join me in a Barnes & Noble. Alright, also I got prints for a whole bunch of 2021 art. I didn't really put any of it up. Yeah. I didn't really put any of it up except for the Urbosa, what's it called? Commission that I got from Junibug. But I now have, this is the first half of 2021 in art prints of stuff that I've done, and a few other things, but it was mainly just the June things, the Jumney's birthday thing, and Aoi, and Viera Roku, which I actually want to clean up a little bit maybe, the Jonte, male Jonte, the Lukajin, Link with long flowy hair, because we all need that. The Lucy, the Sakura, which I still really like this. I got a bigger version of it also. Riley, and some other stuff. I printed out the thing that Mika drew, just from an Animal Crossing stream of me yelling, "What's your catchphrase, Patty?" I just really like this picture. I don't know if I want to hang it up because I would have Patty up on my wall, but I wanted to save it like that anyway. And the Jumni Nagito commission, because of course I had to get that printed out. That I want to put up on my wall also, but then I would have to answer questions that I don't want to answer. So it's going to just go in this folder here for the time being. But yeah, so fun times with there. But I put up pictures on Twitter of the first half of 2021 stuff. Technically, I also got the Tita, both versions of Tita printed out, but this is, I drew this on July, so it's technically part of the second half, so it's in a different folder. Yeah, you can kind of see I put up more posters over there, I put up stuff up over there, I put up a poster up there, so it's coming together a little. I don't know how much more posters I'm going to put up, just because I like having a clear wall space in other areas, but we'll see. Let's see. Anything else? There's been an amazing saga going on with Miss Ayanella and cinnamon rolls and Cinnabon, and if you just on Twitter, and it's been something else. It's been very amusing anyway. And I don't know, that's really pretty much it that went on. There's the Separate stuff, and yeah. So that is about it. So I'm going to be making another video sometime this week, maybe, that is, I don't expect anyone to actually watch. Essentially, it's a slightly a response video. There's this Netflix series that came out called My Unorthodox Life, which was about a Jewish family that I'm not watching it because it's not my cup of tea really, but it's like a Jewish family that is like reality type of show of them making it in the world now that they've turned away from religion type of thing. And it's like, whatever their circumstances, I don't really care, but like all of the Jewish portrayals on like Netflix and TV shows and stuff are almost entirely negative. It's either like really bad stereotypes of ultra Orthodox Jews that are completely untrue, like there was a This Is Us or whatever drama on NBC that like had a bunch of Hasidim that one of them had to get like a transplant or something, and the doctor and the father was like, no, you can't get it because what if the transplanted things comes from a woman, or God forbid a goy, a non-Jew? And everyone's just like, and that's like so stupid, because like rule number 1 in Judaism is don't die. Do what you can to not die. There's like there's 3 rules that you can't break, but like none of them are like not touching non-Jewish flesh or women flesh in hopes of a transplant. It's very stupid. It's like making stereotypes that Jews are like a Puritan type of thing. And it was like another, so like like a lot of stuff like that, or like stories of Jewish people that the premise always seems to be, now that they've thrown off their religion, they can, try to make it in this big old world, now that they're no longer encumbered by such things. And it's really, it's not depressing. It's really insulting. Insulting to Jewish people that are perfectly capable of making it. Like, I feel like I, am portraying a human being, right? Like, you see me as a human and not just like a weird. I mean, I'm a weirdo, but not because I'm Jewish. Like, I am consider myself a religious Jew as opposed to unaffiliated, or there's a whole bunch of Jewish politics, but like, I consider myself to be a religious Jew as opposed to a non-religious Jew, or an unaffiliated Jew. But I feel like that it's not a a negative point. It's not something that I need to throw the shackles off before I can make it in the world. I have friends, I do things, so I'm going to be making a video, not where I discuss the negative portrayals of Jews in media, but like essentially where I just talk about the good things that have been done for me. It's essentially talking about my Jewish privilege, but I just want to put like a story out there that isn't like, oh man, all religious people are so terrible type of thing. Like, I can't speak for other people's experiences, but I've personally had a very positive experience being a religious Jew, and I just want to talk about some of the support systems and things so that it's not just like the tainted image that you see of fanatics and stereotypes and stuff going around, So that'll happen at some point. It's just something I feel strongly about that needs to at least be talked about. There needs to be a counterbalance type of thing. But anyway, so look forward to that, or don't. You don't need to watch it. But it's also just something to talk about, like a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, especially when I was sick, because goodness gracious, there are a lot of Jewish groups out there whose sole mission is just to help like sick people and needy families and stuff, and they don't get enough recognition really. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for hanging in there. It's been a hot bunch of weeks, but yeah, tomorrow is the start of the 4th week that we're living in the new house here. But yeah, thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for sticking around and being you, and trying to make it in your own way in this crazy world we live in. Don't let people tell you how your life has to be based on their own experiences. If something works for you, and a system works and it's nice and it's it's supportive, then that's good. Keep it, do it, stick with it. But yeah, I hope you have a good week. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Several 04 with a weekly update. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.